in the season, but I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now, here's Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on McDaniel. Connects from 3-point range.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Randall surveying the D. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. DiVincenzo with it. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Four on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. It's good from long range.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Now here's Durant. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Şengün against Gobert to the left wing. Now Shepherd really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Kept alive. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Thompson passes to Smith. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
McDaniels a screen on Smith. Randall no good.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following Julius Randle's 3. KD looking around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Smith against Randall. There's the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on out there.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Durant against McDaniel. Outside, KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
That's good from Durant. And we're late in the season. And, Coach, both of these teams battling for playoff position. So, does that change your approach at this stage?
Well, no doubt. Obviously, you want to win the game, but you've got to consider your overall postseason situation. Potential matchups, injuries, etc. You might need this win, but if not, then you need to consider just how much to push.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Here's Shepard. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Nice shot by Smith.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Outside, Edwards. Randle outside. Pass to McDaniels. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And they did a super job of getting those extra opportunities. Offensive rebounds, 50-50 balls. Those possessions, I felt like were key.
Now, Gobert, following Durant's three-point attempt. DiVincenzo kicks to Randle. Edwards looking it over. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break. In third, the Rockets.
I mean, they just out-muscled their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Now, here's Şengün. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Houston moving the ball around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The 3 from KD. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And here is DiVincenzo. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And really deep three that time. He's got 8.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Shepard. Back to KD. Shoots over McDaniel. Randle grabs the board.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Durant. Şengün with a screen on it. Durant, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall from outside. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hand. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by KD. Edwards. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. KD's got 13 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Eason. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
That free throw good from Eason. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And he can't hit the second. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Here's Reed. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Island with it. He's covered by Thompson. 3 on the clock. No good from Clark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Highland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shannon, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Green. Not a lot of room. Thompson the bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Here's Eason. The Rockets with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
No good from Clark. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. And here is Capella. Back to Thompson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Highland. No scoring in this one. Clark finds Dosunmu. Back to Clark. Pass to Shannon. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Highland. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
That one drops. He ties it up. Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Rockets making a change here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Highland passes to Reed. Now here's Randall. And he converts the layup. And it's 9 points for Julius Randle.
Well, Randall is a problem inside. He has so many ways he can beat you down there.
Pass to Şengün. To the top of the key, Eason.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Over to the left wing. Green against Randall. Back to Highland. Randall with a screen for Highland. And it's off from three-point range.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back to you, Kevin.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston making a switch. Holiday's checked in. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Şengün. Over Reed. And Houston again with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Dosunmu with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Randall. Over Green. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movements. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Green is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Newton in at the 1 spot. Clock is at 3. Okogie misses.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Highland passes to Dosunmu. Randall outside. Here he goes. It's stolen. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Green in the post. He's defended by Randall. Shots good by Green.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now Highland. He has yet to score. Here's Randall, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Clearly, Randall is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat them.
Here's Newton. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. The 11-footer, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Highland passes to Dosunmu. Puts up a deep 3. Highland misses. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Sengun. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Eason. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Highland passes to Dosunmu. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
Here's Newton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Sengun against Reed. Houston needs to get a shot off. Newton from outside off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Randall. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Highland. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Eason. Green kicks to Sengun. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Green, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Oh, here's Edwards after the miss from KD. Thompson against Edwards. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
High post, KD. Edwards there. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
The Rockets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. The free throw drops for Durant. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Durant down the lane. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Here's Randall. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Outside Durant. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. Jabari Smith picks one up. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Minnesota making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Shepard's checked in for Tari Eason. That free throw good from Randall. Rockets trail by 4. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Katie against McDaniel. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Clock at 4. Thompson dishes to Smith. He gets that one. Smith's got 6.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Pass to Edwards. Over Thompson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Naz Reid.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Thompson up top. Smith outside. Here's Shepard. Off target from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now here's Randall. 20 points for him. Back to Edwards. Randall a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Edwards against Thompson. Edwards can't hit.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. averaging around 26 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Pass to Reed. Now here's McDaniels, defended by Durant. And the wide open shot from Reed. Good on the three-point shot. Reed's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Shepard. Outside Durant. Capella sets a screen for Durant. What a shot by Durant!
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Lets the three fly. Kept alive, Minnesota. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
McDaniels against Durant. Strong finish by KD.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
And here's Edwards. He's got 12. Right side, Reed. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Houston. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. Of course, there's the Timberwolves, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And you know, for Houston, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
Now here's Edwards, and get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him, an average of just about 29 points a game. Pass to Shepard. Back to KD. Fires from the wing. And Houston again with the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's McDaniel. He's got 6. Edwards can't hit. Here's Smith. Pass to Shepard. From deep. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Durant.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. To the middle. And Gobert kicks to Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Durant with it. And he has 28 points for the game. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
KD passes to Capella. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. Now Shepard. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go that time. Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter, and I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Welcome, everybody. So far through the first two quarters, Julius Randle has really stood out. And guys, he's been cooking out there.
Wait, what's he cooking?
Whatever it is, he's been cooking it up, and he's going to share it with you.
Sharing his character. Come on, what is he cooking exactly? Tell me, guys.
I guess we'll find out right after the break, big fella.
But I'm hungry now.
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Here's DiVincenzo. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randle. Still, he uses his body to convert for two.
Back to Thompson. Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Takes a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fit.
Here's Şengün. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Durant for 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. KD's got 33 points. McDaniels outside. Here's the 3. And DiVincenzo is good for 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Free throw drops for KD.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Randle outside. They grab their own miss. Back to DiVincenzo. Launches a three. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson left side. It's stolen by Randle. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Rockets trail by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Durant inside. Edwards there. Shepard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Poked away. Now here is Smith. He's got 6. Using his length inside. Durant.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Bounce pass from Randle. Gobert with a screen on Smith. No one near Randle as he lets it go. No good from outside. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Şengün finds KD. Şengün against DiVincenzo for the tie. The score now all even. 6 points for Şengün.
And what I love about Şengün, he's not looking to jack up threes. He prefer to bang you down low.
Randle right side. Driving inside. It counts, and the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
For Minnesota, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That free throw good from Randle. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. And here's Thompson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. And they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a look now at some of the teams that have been blocking shots by the truckload since the All-Star break. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Now, here is Smith. He has 6 for the lead. Durant, no good. Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The 3 for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Houston. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Şengün with a screen on McDaniel. So they take the lead. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Gobert. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Back to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Randall, following the basket by Jabari Smith. Gobert with it. Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Shepard, the pass to Durant. Shoots the three. Oh, KD buries the three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Now DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Pass to McDaniels. They need this one. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Puts up a deep three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a switch here also for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Shepard. Randall outside. Now here's Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shot to stop the run. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Eason finds KD. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And KD, no good on that one.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature. No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams can look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
For Houston, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And the first one drops. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Now here's Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Şengün kicks to Thompson. Outside Durant. Durant drawing the double team. 5 on the clock. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Edwards. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And Okogie subbed in for Amen Thompson.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Eason with it. Edwards defending. To the inside with his first shot attempt. They get it again. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, at his size, you'd expect Capella to go up this strong every time he has the ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Finney-Smith's checked in. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Okogie. Still yet to score. Capella, the pass to Easton. Back to Capella. Houston moving it around. Pass to Easton. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. .157 left to play in the 3rd. Highland passes to Clark. Highland deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They're leading by 8. Pass to Eason. Now Finney-Smith. Capella draws the double. Okogie, the pass to Green. Misses the 3. Minnesota shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And here is Dosunmu. Clark finds Reed. Now Dosunmu. Over to the wing. Highland sinks the 3-pointer.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Here's Okogie. Hasn't made one yet. Capella against Reed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
And the size Capella possesses is sometimes overpowering. It's why defenses resort to fouling.
That's good from Capella.
Well, Capella's shot his fair share of free throws. Not his expertise at this point.
off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Highland. Here's Shannon. For the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Okogie. Scoreless thus far. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside. Here's Capella. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Alperon Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Green. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Okogie in at the point guard. Island with it to the paint. Count it in the Houston lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Randall. Randall's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. Okogie, the pass to Eason. From outside the arc, hands it from downtown.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Şengün against Reed. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Minnesota making a switch here. Shannon's checked in.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Randall outside. The tray. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Randall.
Look, for this offense, Randall being an effective catch-and-shoot option is crucial.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Şengün inside. Guarded by Reed. Şengün with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Out to the right wing. Randall down low, working on Green, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Finney-Smith passes to Eason. Minnesota with the rebound. Dosunmu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the 4th quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Houston. Durant's checked in. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Okogie for 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Here's Shannon. Outside Edwards. Edwards gets it done inside.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Outside, KD. Pass to Finney-Smith. And they pick up 2.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And here is Dosunmu. Now here's Edwards. Fires for 3. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Kevin Durant. Pass to Şengün. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. A 3-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Shannon. Drills it from outside.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Pass to Şengün. Shoots from the block. Minnesota with the rebound. And here is Dosunmu. Now here's Randall. Here's Shannon. Here is Durant. Finney-Smith in the post. Defended by Dosunmu. Durant against Edwards. From past the arc. Another miss by Houston. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And now just a 2-point Houston lead. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, there's some old school to Şengün. The pump fake fits right in with his game.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Şengün is your guy, a very effective player.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Josh Okogie. Şengün hits them both.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And the three off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gobert against Şengün. Smith with a screen on McDaniel. The Rockets again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randle kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. Fires the three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smith feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Outside, KD. Goes back up. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now he's covered by Thompson. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good. Nothing but net. 8 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Here's Thompson. Edwards defending. Step back shot. And Thompson gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Outside Durant fires away from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Shepard the pass to Şengün. And here is Durant. McDaniels defending. Pass to Shepard. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Shepard missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Gobert. That one, no good. The Rockets leading. Down low, here's Şengün. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Edwards crashing in from outside.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Thompson outside. Shepard with the ball. Outside, KD. The basket is good.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Edwards against Thompson. Rebounded by Thompson.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Outside Durant. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Thompson against Edwards. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
KD against McDaniel. Left side, KD. It's stolen by Randall. Now Edwards. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And so, Şengün will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Durant against McDaniel. The shot misses. Minnesota's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert down low. Durant's there. Just 4 to shoot. DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
It falls!
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a lead.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. And there's the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Minnesota with it. Randall outside. And he does not hit. And now we've got the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
So Houston wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
So now let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. It was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know, we're just trying to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.